My name is Marco Uppio Attalus, Princeps of the 3rd Legion Italica. I was born in Corriga, Hispania. That's where I'm now returning. I'm afraid, I fear for the Germanic ferocity that's devastating the lands of Hispania. The end of eternal Rome seems to be nearing. Who could stop us from being the greatest empire known to humankind? Oh, Goddess of Fortune, intercede for us and protect our legacy. What will remain of Rome in the future? Who will want to journey along these paths of blood and ashes, victory and defeat?
Rome, ancient capital of the empire. Today it is one of the principal tourist destinations in the world. Legend tells us how the twins, Romulus and Remus, sons of Mars, were abandoned at birth on the shores of the river Tiber. Fortunately, a she-wolf took it upon herself to nurture them. Later on, and according to the myth, Romulus killed his brother Remus and declared himself founder of Rome. Roman civilization is one of the most compelling in history. The feats of engineering and the techniques of construction are amongst its most wonderful achievements. The Romans constructed theatres, amphitheatres, baths, aqueducts, temples, and an ingenious land communications network that connected the whole empire. The Appian Way, which began in Rome, represented kilometre zero of every Roman road. This is the origin of the saying, "All roads lead to Rome." Europe was replete with roads that shortened distances between the cities of the empire. Via Claudia Augusta, Via Tiburtina, Via Carissa, Via Flavia. Hispania was one of the most significant provinces of the empire and had excellent roads, such as the Inter ab Emeritum Astoricum, which is known today as the Via della Plata route, number 24 on the Antonine itinerary. This road connected present-day Astorga with Mérida and had natural extended sections that ended in Gijón in the north and Seville in the south of the peninsula. Via 23, Iter ab hostio imeritam usque fluminis annae, connected Hispalis with what was then the capital of Lusitania. Gijón was reached by way of thousand-year-old paths that ended in different camps and strongholds, erected by the Romans on the shores of the Cantabrian Sea in the Bay of Biscay. But the present-day Via della Plata route, whose name could originate from the Arab al-Balata, meaning paved road, is in fact a route that would have been used even in prehistoric times. It was the Romans, however, that gave shape to the first great land communications network in the history of humankind. From Thafra, we reach the ancient capital of Lusitania, Mérida. The Bias 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 23, 24, and 25 all led to Augusta Emerita, as did a multitude of pathways and secondary roads, making the capital of Lusitania the best interconnected city in the Hispania province. Mérida was born as a colony in around 25 BC, but it wasn't until 15 BC that it became the administrative center of the vast Lusitania province. Augustus was responsible for its foundation. In the times of Diocletian, at the end of the 3rd century AD, it even became the capital of the whole of Hispania. Perhaps the building that best reflects the grandeur and importance of this city in Roman times is the famous theatre. The construction of Mérida Theatre would probably have terminated in around 15 BC. In this building, theatrical plays were performed and applauded by some 6,000 spectators. The amphitheatre of Mérida, like all those in the Roman Empire, had a unique purpose which ranged from the representation of naval battles to the hunting of wild animals or the popular gladiatorial standoffs. Some 15,000 onlookers were present at these events. The Romans are remembered not only for their cultural manifestations, but also for their enormously talented engineers. The Aqueducto de los Milagros, or Aqueduct of Miracles, which still has 73 pillars intact, stands imperiously in the river Albarregas Valley. This conduit supplied water to the northwest of the city. The Caput Aqua, or water collection point, was the Proserpina Reservoir, located a few kilometers from the city. The Roman bridge of Mérida, measuring nearly 800 meters, stood astride the ancient Anas. It was also the starting point for routes that connected Mérida with three important Baetica cities, Córdoba, Hispales, and Italica. Each time the ground is disturbed where the modern city of Mérida stands today, August's ancient foundations are shaken awake. the Museo Nacional de Arte Romano, or National Museum of Roman Art. Designed by Rafael Monino, this enormous building houses the city's Roman past. Undoubtedly, the museum's most striking elements include the sculpture collection, the funeral inscription, and the imported examples of mosaic art. The archaeological site of Mérida is one of the most important and extensive in Spain. It was granted World Heritage status in 1993 by UNESCO and is most definitely one of the great attractions on the Via de la Plata route.